We're live. My son is being noisy. Hey,
Oh,
you.
son of a bitch. I forgot to change anything.
Okay, so welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade, Alien Hunger. It's been well over a month since we played last, and hoping we get a good session in tonight. I'm hopeful, and I got beer, so it makes everything better.
Does it?
Yes. Okay. It's at least worth a shot. But again, you don't really shoot beer. Anyway.
You can shotgun a beer.
That is true. Anyway, so we last left our players. Yeah, let's go with players. After a murder spree, trying to escape a house on fire, they went their separate ways. And Meth is here. Awesome. Welcome back, Colton.
I swear to God, when you said meth, I heard meth.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one. No. You're all my meth heads.
You need to make a Twitch channel just for that.
Meth heads? Yeah. Anyway.
That'd be the most perfect thing possible.
You guys went your separate ways, and the police got involved. Needless to say, Titus is currently sitting in jail, while the rest of the group is actually at a bar, kind of discussing stuff. The recap was we were there at the bar. The bartender mentioned that Titus may be in jail. He hasn't been around. Sage mentioned that she was investigated. And on the TV, you actually see a report about the house that you guys were trapped in being on fire with 4 bodies in the house, 1 brutally mangled and beaten, 1 looks like his neck was ripped out, and police have a suspect in custody. So there's your recap. And Titus, be so kind, jump to RPG side room 1, please. I will go ahead and get some music going for the rest of everybody else.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna be a dick and not even offer you a plea deal, just to make them fucking squirm a little bit more.
Okay.
Nah. So,
that's fine. Let's do it.
So, Detective Bennett walks in and takes a seat across from a little table from me, like a typical interrogation room. Just looks at you. So, I believe we have enough evidence to put you away for 6 murders and arson.
6?
Yeah, 6.
Why? Okay, whatever.
The 4 in the house, the taxi driver. Or sorry, 5 in the house and taxi driver. 1. Be kind of good. Sorry, 5. My bad, 5. 4 in the house and taxi
I was about to say, oh, damn.
4 in the house and taxi. You're like, damn. You are not helping your cause.
Damn, I must have been on a killing spree and didn't even know it.
You still want to play dumb?
Yep. Because I know exactly what I'm doing.
Do you? And what exactly are you doing?
Hanging out here, apparently.
So you go ahead and slide you a folder. Okay. That's some DNA evidence right there. That puts you at the bar with the bloody shot glasses and the taxi driver. We have an eyewitness that says you, and he flips through a couple more papers. His dog, or her dog. Oh, I'm sorry. Popped out of sewer and ate her dog. She already confirmed it was you from the picture we took.
Okay, cool. That's a dog. That's not a person.
But that puts you at the scene of the next crime.
Doesn't mean I did anything.
There's a giant hole in the basement of the house. So that means they're using the sewers to get in and out of that house. And you popped out of sewer about the same time and ate a dog. Or, sorry, grabbed a dog.
I was going to say, I don't think the detective knows I ate the dog.
Grabbed the dog. Grabbed the dog. What the hell did you do with the dog corpse?
I think it's still in the fucking taxi.
Said, yeah, ate a dog. Now, this is quite a bit. It could be a life sentence. Unless you did you have to do all this yourself?
I still don't know what I did.
I just explained to you what you did.
That's what you think I did. That's not what I did.
Then what did you do? Tell me.
I went spelunking. Ever heard of that?
Splunking. That's not what you said earlier. So your story's changing now.
No, I told you I wasn't home. I didn't tell you where I was.
Ah. You also didn't say where did... So you weren't also helping your friend Max move then. Okay.
I never said anything about helping a friend named Max move.
So, Truck, out of character,
Mm-hmm.
You didn't.
Oh.
So you just doomed someone else.
Oops.
Yeah, so okay, so you went splunking, and I assume once again by yourself.
I was by myself.
Okay. So if you're by yourself, wouldn't there be splunking gear in your car still?
No.
Look, Titus, we have you at the scenes of the crimes. We have evidence that you were there. Talk, and this will be a lot easier.
Words.
As you wish. And he gets up. He stands up, puts all the folders back, puts them under his arm. We'll have you escorted back to your cell. Then please get comfortable. We are charging you, so... And he walks out the room, and 3 more cops come in to grab you.
Hey, don't need to grab me. I'll walk. I'm fine. We're good.
Okay. Heading back over. And truthfully, we don't have much to do, so you're going to have to sit and wait, buddy. I'm sorry.
You're good, dude.
Oh, I hope you use that at some point tonight.
What'd I miss?
Nothing. You'll find out.
Nothing at all.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So you guys are at the bar drinking. I'll let you guys go ahead and start. What do you want to do?
Well, I believe we left off talking about Titus.
Correct.
And, and we are trying to kind of gauge from Sage whether or not they know anything about anything when it comes to vampires.
Who knows? The police?
Yes.
Sage? Did he give any hints at it?
Not that I remember. That was a while ago, so I really don't remember.
I was gonna say, that sounds like the voice of DM, please help me, I don't remember.
Not that you can think of. And granted, he did come in the evening, but at the same time, he said he was knocking on your door all fucking day, and you finally opened up. He didn't have a warrant, so he couldn't just barge in.
Ah.
So he did talk to you in the evening, but like I said, that's what he said. Besides that,
okay.
Not really. He just asked questions of where you were, who you were with, etc., etc.
All right. Well,
probably figure out how to get him out.
Hopefully Titus is okay, but before we make any decisions, we need to figure out whether or not he is. You know, and if we have any way of contacting him, or you know, where he would go if he got out of the police station.
Well, I mean, the bartender just told us he's been missing for days.
Hey, yeah, wait a minute. I got one phone call.
Did they read you your Miranda rights? If not, they can't hold you.
Yeah.
Were they
Yes,
dead?
yes, they were. He made a deal. So you want to
I'm
know?
gonna check the stream.
The detective was like, "Hey, you want to come down the station with us?" Kind of like, "Come on, dude, let's go. Let's go down to the station." And he's like, "No, you can't take me. You didn't read my Miranda rights." The detective's like, "Fuck it, we'll do it this way. Get the handcuffs out. You have the right to remain silent." That's literally what happened.
So my favorite part of this whole thing that I've been thinking that Ronan would try would be to go in and see if maybe the Miranda rights weren't read. But way to go, Titus.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
At first it was just, "Hey man, let's go down. Let's go downtown. We go to the station." He wasn't gonna arrest him because they're gonna ride in, kind of chit chat and talk. But he's like, "No." He's like, "Fuck it, we'll do it your way."
God damn it.
All right, guys.
Oh, hey, hold on. That was never answered. If I get one phone call,
Fine. Who do you want to call?
I'm gonna call Ronan, but I'm not gonna use his name.
Okay. The phone rings. The phone rings.
Ronan's
No,
tomorrow.
no, here's the problem, guys. Ronan's not home.
Yeah,
Oh fuck!
I mean,
Never mind. Well, we're screwed.
I wasn't sure if we were retconning this or what here.
Ronan's not home. Ronan's at a bar. You don't have cell phones.
Oh shit! That's right. We're in the '90s. Damn you! No technology.
Listening to some Stone Temple Pilots, you know, rocking out.
I'm okay with this.
Also, Colton, you still don't have your ring, by the way.
I
It's
do
at
not.
home. It's at home still.
Yes, that is true.
Okay.
That is true.
So, guys, I am fully reactive on you guys right now.
Well, we need to figure out how to get him out before anything, gets spilled. I know a little
So-
bit about how
Otherwise.
police deals happen, and there's a good chance that he might turn on us.
All right, Ronan, what if you and I go in there, because they've seen Sage before, but they haven't seen us. You and I go in there as his lawyers.
How are we going to get him out? Because for all we know, they're holding him with some sort of suspicion.
Well, we can at least sit down in a room and talk to him. They have to let us talk to him alone,
That's true.
and so we can at least figure out the deal and then get out of there and be like, we'll be back with some, some stay orders or something,
What do we do if they ask us to prove that we're his lawyers?
We don't have to prove that.
I'm pretty sure you have to prove that before you can just go talk to him. In some fashion, you have to be able to prove that you are a lawyer. I don't think they would just let anybody back.
That's also true.
I mean, I'm all down for it, but we need some way to trick our
Yeah.
way in that we are
DM,
lawyers.
we may need assistance from our character sheets. Would either of us know for sure whether or not there would be a way that we could get to Titus acting as his lawyers?
Colton, no, you don't have law. Now, Ronan has law. Perception and law.
Let's see if I remember how to do this. A D10.
Or, I'm sorry,
correct?
intelligence and law. Yeah, intelligence and law.
Okay. That's one less. Hold on. 2 successes with a reroll? That's how we count it?
I don't know how to-
No, that five's not a success.
No, but the 10 is either a double success or a reroll. I forget how we were rolling
Reroll. If you have a specialty, it's double and reroll. If you don't have the specialty, it's a single and reroll.
that. Remind me what the specialty means.
Like your manipulation deck has a specialty. If you have 4,
Yeah, okay, you have to have 4 for it to be a specialty.
Yeah, I don't think you ever put what your manipulation specialty was, Ronan.
I did. I wrote the word here, but I don't remember what it means.
No, I wrote it here. It's like, hey, write your specialty here.
Oh! Okay, well, I'll have to do that at some point, whenever the spotlight is not on me. But I rolled 3 successes.
So I'm trying to Google that. I assume you would need something. I think it's kind of with you.
That would be my assumption from the limited amount of criminal justice classes I took. You know, the bachelor's degree I have in criminal justice in real life.
I assume you have to show something.
Yeah, so like whenever I worked in juvie,
Now,
the
you
lawyers
can
would...
maybe go up there and just bluff the fucking hell out of it, and
just don't know if it would work in the 90s how it did in the 2010s, because in juvie the lawyers would have to call before they were allowed into the facility.
set up an appointment.
But I don't
like
know how that
yeah.
works with just a police station.
Yeah, maybe we could roll up and they'll be like, yeah, you need to prove that you're lawyers, and we could just be like, do you know what time it is? Do you want me to call my friend the DA and, wake him up?
I
Well, but
I
like,
have noticed I
this
seem
is-
very persuasive.
This is a good bluff, though. But how do we know that they haven't already provided him with a lawyer?
Well, he would have to ask for one. They don't just...
Technically,
they don't-
if you do not have a lawyer, one will be provided for you upon request. I didn't take criminal justice, I just watch a lot of TV shows.
I fucking Law and Order.
Dong dong. Alright. So maybe not. Maybe not.
No, I think I think your idea of being persuasive could work. I have noticed ever since our weird night, I seem very persuasive. There was an earlier interaction I had with one of my customers, and she just kind of did what I told her to do. It was really, really kind of weird.
He was a really, really cheap whore.
We're keeping this a little more classy. I'm not telling them
my
what
bad.
happened. They weren't there.
My bad.
She was a customer, and she just did what I told her to do. It was super weird, guys.
Oh,
So
that's
I
interesting.
think your idea might work if I can somehow figure out how I did that and then replicate it.
It's like, oh my god, super weird.
I just
Maybe
don't know
that'll
how
let us-
I did it, so we're taking a gamble on if I can do it again.
Well, given
Let's
what we
test
know,
it. Pick a random person in the bar and try it.
given what
Okay.
we know about our abilities, so far, we know that they take a little bit out of us.
They do. But I had a really heartening meal before I came over, and I'm feeling very good right now. I'm feeling very full.
Okay.
I wonder if anyone gets that. Okay, no, I continue. You're good. Fuck it.
Again, they don't need to know what happened.
Well, Ronan also knows that I had a pretty good meal on the way over too.
Indeed. Yeah, Colton was having some supernatural abilities himself there, and kind of fucking creepy at it. But we're not going to talk about that.
He should be creepy because he's still in that character.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The
Hold on, he's turning into his other ego.
yeah. Oh. No, my door randomly shut. It was kind of sudden and weird,
Oh.
creepy.
Yeah, the ghost.
So I say, your abilities might get us in. My abilities might get us out.
I'll be in the
want
car waiting in the parking lot.
It's probably best you're nowhere near, so they don't see you.
That is fair.
You
That's
can be in the
very
next
fair.
door parking lot. I don't want you there.
Okay.
But I do like your idea of trying the abilities again. I mean, do we have the time that I can go attempt that?
You're at a bar.
Okay. I mean,
Like, how did
yeah,
you,
I'm gonna.
do you have to go? I mean,
No, I just wanted to make sure, like... Sorry, so, out of character. I don't remember how the abilities work and what it's, like, takes out of me to use that.
well, you got to figure that again, won't you?
Okay, fair enough. Punished for not playing in months. We
Makes
shall
you
find
feel
out.
If it makes you feel any better, I had to
Next
pull it all
time,
back
I'll
up and
try
read
to
myself
get
while you guys are
balls,
talking back and forth. But I don't know what ability you're trying to use. What are you trying to do? You gotta tell me what you're trying to do.
So, with Colton's idea of going in as lawyers, I feel like after everything that happened already tonight for me, I would be able to probably force them to let me see him.
Possible. How are you
Or at
going to
least
test
convince them that I am who I say I am.
this? How are you going to test this?
Can I walk up to, like, the bartender and say, hey, the owner said you can go for the night. Go ahead on home.
Hey, bartender.
So you walk up, and what do you do? Just say, hey, bartender, over here. Yeah.
Yeah, just get her attention and then just, if, actually no, get her attention and then just kind of look at her and say, hey, the owner said you can go for the night, go ahead home. Just to see if how she reacts, if she's like, who the fuck are you, or she just does it.
Yeah, no, she looks at you and goes, I am the owner.
Damn. You're just doing such a good job. I was hoping you'd come home with me. And I
Okay,
walk
so
away.
I need you to roll appearance, and it's you. Let's go subterfuge, because you're trying to kind of hide what you're doing.
Okay. Two successes with a reroll.
So you're good.
Okay.
The male bartender kind of looks you up and down.
I thought we had talked to a female last
Was it
time.
female?
That's who.
Okay.
Yeah, you had us talking to a female
Okay, fine.
bartender
Female
last
bartender
time.
kind of looks you up and down. It's like, considers you for a few seconds. You're still around. We'll see.
See you later, and I just walk back over to the others. So that did not work. Not how I intended. But if we can get this done real quick, I might have a good night still.
Like I said, she was a little detail. So she was like bartending. You called her up, she looked over and kind of like nodded, and she was still serving drinks, just kind of listening to what you were saying.
So she wasn't really paying attention to me.
Bingo.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought
She
maybe
was
I thought I'd
no
get her
fucks.
attention.
Might be like an eye contact thing.
Yeah. I guess maybe she wasn't. Okay.
Colton's still feeling excessively confident after taking bullet wounds and walking away. So he just kind of says, one way or another, we're getting in there, and we're gonna find out what's happened to Titus.
Well,
And
so
if
the
we
other
can't
thing we
save
could...
him, we can damn sure avenge him.
Can you please give him a point? Because that's what I was hoping he would say. I was saying that his character was the Dark Avenger.
Yeah.
And he said that right before you guys joined.
Save it for when we give out experience points at the end.
But so the other thing we could try, guys, is I do know Randy on a professional level, and the jobs that we do.
Right now, Randy's not around. Don't rely on him.
Mother.
No Shapley, no Randy.
Well, then fuck it. Let's go. I have no
Okay,
other
just
ideas.
try the lawyer thing, and if that doesn't work,
So,
Where's our Gatling gun?
So,
Oh, it's in my trunk.
let me get this straight. You're gonna walk into a police station,
Mhm,
pay your
mhm.
lawyers at 11 o'clock at night, and want to see your client. And then what?
Technically, that's not really out of the norm.
Well, so
Well, no, guys, real quick. That wasn't the DM speaking.
Oh.
Who's that?
who is talking to us?
So you look around, and there is a guy one table over holding a knife above his hand. Like he has one hand and has like his hands on the table, fingers spread. He's holding a knife over it. And every now and then he'll drop it, and the knife will fall between his fingers. He picks it back up and does it again.
He's playing the knife game.
Really
Yeah.
bad.
You guys kind of looks over you. Is that really your plan?
Do you have
You have
a
a
better
better
idea,
idea,
sir? Would you like to come help?
Ooh. Certain death? Ooh. And he just kind of
I
starts moving in his chair, like,
Seems
maybe
like you
I
like
do.
the idea.
Maybe I do. But I don't know.
Alright, well, I'll let you boys talk to this weirdo.
What are you gonna do, Sage?
I'm gonna stay at the bar and listen from afar because this dude is weird.
Yeah. Anyway, the guy is about a darker Mediterranean type, about 5 foot 8 inches tall. Pretty nice appearance.
All right.
And he's like, so, once again, you think that's going to work? Interesting. Huh.
This gentleman that is speaking to us, how do I put it? Do we feel anything, or maybe don't feel something? The need
Well,
to
I kinda
feed or
wanna punch
anything?
him.
If you
but-
put points in off specs, I'd be able to tell you for sure.
Yeah,
Put
that's a
points in
thing
what?
that I could have done, but didn't.
If you had put points into what?
Auspex. It's under disciplines.
Ah,
Guys, give me one